beautiful people. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video. Today I want to discuss an energy update, things that are people are experiencing some pretty big things happening. And then I'm going to go into the physical ascension with the spirit body ascension, okay? So I will describe, and this is right in the Law of One series, as well as I've gotten some of this channeled before. So the first thing, I'll go into the energy update, and I've been having some pretty profound experiences. So this video, I'm not sharing any visions right now. I will do that in the next video some more, because I've been getting visions in and getting a whole bunch of stuff in. I am noticing a lot of videos on YouTube, a lot, hundreds and hundreds of them, about people talking about the rapture or ascension, and their dreams that they're getting toward this. And it's very interesting. There are literally hundreds of them. I've watched probably 30 so far, at least. And it sounds like it's coming. I'm hoping by the end of this year. And some people had some pretty prophetic dreams and that, and I won't go into those details, but I want to go into the energy update here that's happening. I'm getting a very urgent message for everyone to forgiveness of others, and forgiveness of yourself, okay? The other thing is the self-judgment, to let that go, because we're all creator, we're all part of source, so we're all having just an experience, and to let that go. We're going through a purification kind of process, so a lot is being released, a lot of emotion, a lot of sadness people are getting. There's the energy has been ramped up incredibly. I've noticed a huge, incredible shifts of energy coming in, and it's going to continue. And it's going to continue going forward and faster, and moving out of old energies. Okay. So we are going to continue seeing craziness happening, unfortunately. Now, what I've gotten, there will be some massive big challenges after this first wave shift. And I'll go into different waves, and I'll talk about that another time. I want to really get into the ascension part of it, when we actually lift. So, okay. And this is in the Law of One as well, but I'm going to refer to my notes because I took a bunch of notes, and this is just things that I channeled, and also that's in the Law of One material. First of all, I'll go into 3D Earth. First, actually, I'll back it up here. I will go into every civilization, every ET race, okay, has a choice of whether they want to be physical or light body in a higher dimension, higher density, okay? So they could be 4th density and still be physical. 4th density, 5th dimension, okay? It's the choice of that race of beings. Majority are light body, going into a ethereal type energy body, okay? Doesn't mean you won't necessarily, it's not physical, but when you're in that realm, you feel like you still have the feeling and the touch and everything else, okay? So on Earth here, 3rd density, 3rd dimension, there are different groups here. First, I will start with the human souls. Okay, now the human souls are those who haven't quite reached 4th density yet, which is heart chakra, green ray, so the color green, love of self, love of others. Okay, that's the graduation from most of these humans, are these human souls that can make that shift. Because third density, as you know, is yellow ray, solar plexus, and it's self-awareness and self-consciousness, okay? So as you get toward the end of the third ray, third density, the soul, the person starts to shift into love of self, love of others. So they start to really move into that. And then they will be ready to shift into fourth density. Now, there are those human souls, okay, who will shift. They will not take their bodies with it. They're not taking their physical body. Physical body does not go with. I will say that again. Physical body does not go through this ascension. So what will happen, and this is based on several of these videos and dreams people are having when this first wave ascension happens, is people just disappear. They leave. They float upward, they fly upwards, and they turn into an orb of light. Their physical body just dissolves, gone, done. That is how it's supposed to happen, because I think there's a misperception, and I want to say this before I go further, that we have to be here and take the physical body. The reason that's it's a trap, okay? This trap in this physical dimension is, physical density is to keep those service to self beings, or many of them are from the Orion constellation, Orion group, which are reptilian. There are other ones, but it's to keep them. They need people and human beings in this physical world for their energy. They need that. They feed off that energy, that negative energy. Because when this shift happens, those who reach fourth density will no longer have polarity of negativity. It will just be positive polarity, because that's the choosing of that. And that's going to be in the new earth, okay? The new earth will be in this space, but it won't be in this density, okay? So, getting back to that, so the human souls will pass from this physical and be incarnated. They will incarnate on the new earth, which is in this space, after they shift up, okay? There will be a period where this earth goes through its cleansing process. The denseness leaves this physical planet. It goes through a complete cleansing process. The third density goes away. It shifts into a fourth density planet. Then they will be, these human souls who shift to this fourth density will be brought back down, and it will be a fourth density, fifth dimension planet, okay? Now, densities, you remember, are chakras. They are the 7 densities. Each density represents a chakra, okay? So first, root chakra through 7th, crown chakra. Okay, so they will be in ships, basically, because they will be going through a series of trainings by other higher density beings to help train them on how to do, to keep invisible, because they're going to be invisible to third density and lower, okay? Now, there will be first and second and fourth density on this new earth. So there will be animals, plants, trees, things like that. There will be the atomic level, molecular level, but it will be in a higher vibration, a higher frequency. So it will be invisible still to those in the third density. Okay. The other human souls that are coming on this planet now are being born, and many people have heard this terminology: rainbow children, indigo children. These are some of the ones that are coming in. They're already, their bodies are already upgraded to fourth density, fifth dimensional bodies. They're coded already to that. They're receiving fourth density codes when they were born from their human parents, okay? They are receiving these codes. So when they were born, they have most of their DNA activated. That's why you're seeing a lot of these little child geniuses, child prodigies who are playing the piano or an instrument, they're just amazing talents, okay? And they are going to be already in their body that they have, will be already adaptable to the fifth dimension, the new earth, because they have the green ray, fourth density, love kind of codes that already match the frequency that's on the new earth. Okay, that makes sense. So they will keep that is true, they will keep their body. It will be a higher vibration. They will be, they're already coming in with knowledge. They're already coming in with their information of who they are. So they really will have some training, but it won't be as extensive as it is to those human souls who are using third density, third dimension bodies, okay? Now, the other group is volunteers and starseeds like myself. We are using third density bodies as well, third dimensional physical bodies, just like some of these other human souls. The bigger part of us, our light body, has used this body. We came into this body, incarnated when we were born, most of us, to use this body to help share our either wisdom, our knowledge, or it could be our guidance, could be our healing abilities, it could be our frequency to help shift this planet, okay? We will leave this body behind too and go back into our density that we came from, okay? Most volunteers and starseeds are sixth density, seventh dimensional and above. However, the sixth density can be seen through the fourth density, okay? It's different when you get beyond the fourth density or fifth dimension and above, okay? So those of us who are volunteer stars, we'll just leave the physical body behind. It will disappear just like the rest of those human souls that are graduating to fourth density, okay? Same thing. Some of us may be leaving differently than that. I've had several visions of me in a ship. I have had dreams where I was above the earth looking down, and I was leaving. I was leaving this physical planet at that time of ascension. Okay, so the new earth, which the new earth will be in this space. It will be fourth density, which is green ray, heart chakra, love of self, love of others, okay? It will be fifth dimensional. Okay, so it's confusing when you get dimensions. Remember, are just realms. Okay, dimensions are just realms. So if you look at it, that realms, other universes, other areas. Okay, don't try to It's confusing at first. Densities are like grade levels in school. So densities are, each density again is a chakra. It's a color. Each density has a color of the chakras. And each density represents what you're learning in that density. Like third density is self-consciousness, self-awareness. Fourth density is, again, green ray, love of self, love of others. Fifth density, throat chakra, which is wisdom. Sixth density is indigo. It is your third eye. That is wisdom and compassion. And then seventh density is the overall encompass of everything. Is like a return to oneness with your oversoul, your entire soul, oversoul, which could be, it could be 50 different light bodies together, okay? So it's like one group. Okay, so this time, these indigo and rainbow children who are being born are receiving the atomic structures and codes. That's the reason why their bodies are going to be adaptable to this fourth density, fifth dimension. They will keep that body. So when they leave, they just go up with their body. They leave, and they will be able to be able to adjust easily to the fourth density, fifth dimension, and higher. Okay, it will be very easy for their bodies they're in now to adjust. Okay. So that's really what I wanted to touch on. I didn't want to make too long of a video on this. I will just come in and summarize again. There are 3 groups basically here. There's the volunteers and starseeds like myself who will leave this physical body behind and return as their light body to their original density where they come from, our ship basically. Then there are those human souls who are able to graduate to 4th density, 5th dimension. They will leave their physical bodies behind too. And then there's the indigo rainbow children who are being born, who already have 4th density, 5th dimensional bodies, that they're adjustable. They're already programmed to adjust easily to either the 3rd density or 5th or 4th density, okay, 5th dimension, okay. I do want to mention that I do feel an urgency. I feel a huge urgency of, like I said, forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, letting go, really letting go of attachments, letting go of the outside world, because it's only going to get more crazy and hectic, and I'm not trying to put the fear out there. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to really return within. Don't worry about the politics. Don't worry about the money system. Don't worry about any of that. Just it's not important. It's not going with you. It's not going with us. Now, those souls, okay, that don't make this first wave shift will have some very difficult times. Now, I've heard, and this is from my galactic family, star family, that there will be a second wave, and then the third wave is a shift is more of an evacuation, okay, for those who are still left. Now, many people will perish that don't have, that are not eligible for 4th density. So the many people will pass out of the physical, and their soul will go on to other, I want to say, other 3rd density, physical, 3rd dimensional planets, okay? They will be born there. Now, the one important thing I want to talk about, or briefly I want to mention, is, I just had it in my, can't remember now. So they will go into that and be born there, okay? This is, okay, the astral realm. The astral realm is going away on this planet. There will be no more astral realm. And the astral realm has been for souls who have died, okay? Well, typically what would happen is the soul would pass. A human soul passes or dies from this lifetime. They go into the astral realm. They get a life review. They get and see their lifetime they had. They heal from it and let go. And then they can heal from it and then be reincarnated again and go through another physical lifetime, die, and repeat and repeat, repeat. Because the astral realm is going away, when people pass, these souls need to, why it's so important to let go of attachments and to heal and release all this pent-up emotion or energy or forgiveness, like I said, to do all that, is because it's important. You need to let go of that before we shift. It's very, very important to let go of that before we shift. So if you need some work to do, like you need some healing done, if maybe you need to forgive somebody, or you need to forgive yourself for something you did, or you need to come to terms with something, now is the time to do it. Very important. Right now is the time. Because time is literally running out. I'm getting that very, 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 very strongly. And I'm not saying that lightly. Okay, so anyway, that covers a lot there. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your support. Thank you for sharing these videos. Please do so. Please subscribe below if you haven't. Please leave a comment. I'm happy to answer other questions. I will be doing more Law of One, but I do want to do the next video as some visions, because I have several other visions that and things that I'm getting that I need to share. It's happening constantly, and it's almost hard to keep up. So I need to share that because they're important. So that's why I'm doing more and more videos, more every other day, every 2 days or 3 days, because there's so much coming in right now. I feel such an urgency. So anyway, thank you all. God bless you all. I love you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.